can the Cubs ever capture the magic of 2016 again? Or was it a one-time thing because of 108 years?
I say this with all due respect. I don't think they can, and as a diehard lifelong Cubs fan, I don't think they can ever capture that 2016 magic ever again because it was 108 years. Mm-hmm. My father had never seen the Cubs win the World Series. You know, there were some people that lived their entire lives that didn't see the Cubs win the World Series. Like, now we're getting to a point where it's like the expectation is high and we want another one. And trust me, this city will go crazy for another one. Yeah. But there's just no way to recapture that 2016 magic because of the drought. And, you know, and that's okay because now we should expect multiple championships. Like, I want to win this year. I want to win next year, you know? So I think it's okay to have different expectations, but 2016 will forever be, I think, 1 in a trillion.
I think so too. I don't think you can ever match it. The only thing that will let that happen is what we don't want, and that is a ton of time.
Right. Yeah.
Like, not even 108 years. Let it go like half a generation or a generation, and then people forget about it. Like, I saw the 85 Bears. I don't think the Bears can ever recreate that, but that doesn't mean I wasn't right there.
Right.
After a bunch of losing years, when he threw that touchdown, I jumped off the couch like I was watching Walter Payton go over the top and I was a kid again.
Let me ask you a question.
The one team that will never do it.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think the Blackhawks can top 3 cups in 6 years, but nobody will ever match what Jordan did in this time.
Never.
Nobody will ever match that.
For sure.
I don't think the Cubs can do 2016 again, but it could be right below it.
Let me ask you a question, because some of my friends and I have gotten into heated discussions about this, and actually it's a pretty good point. Are the 2016 Cubs the 1985 Bears?
I hope not.
Because if you think about it, the 85 Bears, we dominated, and then literally you thought more was coming, and it never did come. 2016, listen, we dominated. I think it was first place front to finish, right? We dominated that year. And then you thought 2017 NLC, oh no. And it's like we never recaptured that magic. So it's a really good comparison. I'm hoping that, you know, obviously it won't take 40 more years for the Cubs to win another one. But I as of right now, I do wonder if the 85 Bears and 2016 Cubs are like cousins.
The Cubs were the best team in 2016, and that doesn't always happen that the best team goes on to win the World Series. But the Bears were so dominant with the Super Bowl shuffle and all that stuff. There was a different feel. I think people were cocky in 85, how I remember. I mean, I was wearing a Roselle headband in middle school, all that stuff. Like, we knew they were going to win. It was like the Jordan games, right? You knew they were going to win. Cubs in 2016, because of 108 years, was waiting for a black cat to run across.
And it did with Davis's home run, right? It was like, oh, no, you know.
So in that way, they're not the same to me. And also, not everybody in Chicago is a Cubs fan. Almost everybody in Chicago is a Bears fan. But I know what you're saying. It fell apart fast. Buddy Ryan was gone. Joe Madden was gone.
And you could say not everybody is a Cubs fan, but I mean, you're looking at, fine, the numbers are fluctuating, but a 5 million person parade, I argue that more people than not were at least Cubs fans in 2016 because that's a parade that, that's one of the top human gatherings of all time.
It was amazing. I hope they can capture something like that. I hope we're starting that right now. I actually hope, everybody's making the comparison. Hey, 15 Cubs, the Bears just had their 2015 Cubs season. I don't know. I hope the Cubs last season was the 2015 Cubs again, right? Like, hey, they showed up. Cade Horton showed up, and they got into the postseason. They went further than we expected them to go, and now maybe they can do it in 2026. Awesome. Part of that will be figuring out who is their superstar. Do they have multiple superstars? We just talked about the Cubs. I don't know how you signal out one guy. You had superstars on that team, but they kind of went in waves, right?
Yeah.
Right? First it was Arrieta. Then all of a sudden Bryant comes on, and he's the Rookie of the Year and the MVP. But then you have Rizzo and Lester. And who will that be for the next Cubs team? And who will be that guy in 2016? I ask you that.